Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And first of all, I want to apologize that it's been over 2 weeks for me since I've uploaded my last video updating you guys on my treatment with RTMS. And I do want to update you guys again about how my treatments with RTMS have been going, because I have actually switched to a new protocol since last week, and I've been feeling a little bit better than I was feeling with my last protocol. So I definitely want to update you guys because I'm sure you guys are curious about that, and I also want to share with you guys this new protocol that has been a little bit more effective than the previous protocol. But today I want to talk to you guys about what I think are the most essential supplements for those to take who are suffering from DPDR. Now, I've been suffering from DPDR for over 7 years now, so I feel like I have a lot of experience in the field of supplements. I've taken tens of different supplements, and I've read a lot of different posts from people posting on forums saying what has helped them and what hasn't helped them. So I narrowed down my list of supplements to that I'm going to present in this video to what I think are absolutely crucial. So a lot of supplements that have helped me in the past are not going to be included in this video because I thought they were not as essential as those that I'm going to talk about in this video. So this list is going to be very short, and I'm going to talk about other supplements that have helped me in another video, but for now, let's focus on what I think are the most essential supplements for us to take. So the first supplement that I think is essential for those with DPDR is vitamin B complex. And I chose vitamin B complex because B vitamins are so crucial in the proper functioning of our nervous system. And one thing that's important to note about B vitamins is that our bodies cannot produce B vitamins, so you must get it through your diet or you must supplement it. And a lot of studies have also shown that a deficiency in B vitamin is associated with anxiety, depression, and other mental illnesses. So you might notice that once you start supplementing with a quality vitamin B complex, your symptoms of anxiety, depression, and other symptoms associated with depersonalization disorder might start to lift. And B vitamins are also energizing, so you might notice that you will have more energy throughout your day after you start taking a quality vitamin B complex. I recommend taking vitamin B complex first thing in the morning on an empty stomach because it is an energizing supplement. You don't want to take it at night. And also, B vitamins are most effectively absorbed into your body on an empty stomach. And I also recommend getting a vitamin B complex with a methylated version of vitamin B12 because this is the most effective version of vitamin B12 for your body to use. And so if you cannot find a vitamin B complex with this methylated version of vitamin B12, which is called methylcobalamin, then what you can do is you can separately take a methyl B12 supplement together with your vitamin B complex because methyl B12 is so important for the proper functioning of your nervous system, and I think it might help alleviate some symptoms of depression, anxiety, and other symptoms of DPDR that you might be suffering from. So the second supplement on my list of what I think are the most important supplements for DPDR is vitamin D. And vitamin D is interesting because it functions more like a hormone. So it is crucial for the proper communications of the cells in your body. And unlike vitamin B's, vitamin D is actually produced by your body when your skin comes into contact with sunlight. But there's a good chance that you might have a deficiency of vitamin D, especially if you're living in the northern hemisphere. A study that was done with the American population found that around half of Americans were deficient in vitamin D, and in Hispanic Americans, around 69% of them were deficient in vitamin D, and in African Americans, a staggering 82% of them had a deficiency in vitamin D. So there is a good chance, like I said, that you might be deficient in vitamin D. And getting enough vitamin D is especially crucial for those of us with DPDR because a lot of us with DPDR, our circadian rhythm is dysregulated. We don't get enough cortisol in the morning, so it's hard for us to wake up and it's hard for us to be energized. We feel groggy throughout the day. And also at night, we don't get the shot of melatonin, so we don't feel sufficiently tired and it's hard for us to get a good night's rest. But taking vitamin D, if you're deficient in vitamin D, can normalize your circadian rhythm so that you wake up feeling refreshed, you have more energy throughout the day, and you get a better night's rest. You feel properly tired at night. Okay, and vitamin D, because it is an energizing supplement, I recommend that you take it in the morning. But it is recommended that you take vitamin D with the first meal of your day because it is a fat-soluble vitamin. The third supplement in my list of what I think are the most essential supplements for DPDR is fish oil, or omega-3. Now, every cell in our body is surrounded by a phospholipid, which is a fatty acid. And around 60% of our brain is also made up of fatty acids. So that might tell you how important it is to get an adequate amount of fatty acids like omega-3 in your diet so that your brain and body can function optimally. And omega-3 also has an anti-inflammatory property, and it also has been shown to alleviate symptoms of anxiety, depression, and other mental illnesses in several studies. So taking omega-3 might also help you with symptoms of depression, anxiety, and other symptoms of depersonalization disorder. I recommend that you take fish oil with meals. It doesn't matter when you take it because it's not an energizing supplement like vitamin B or vitamin D, but I do recommend getting a high quality fish oil supplement because a low quality fish oil supplement might have some mercury and other heavy metals in it that can definitely wreak havoc on your health. Other alternatives to fish oil include krill oil, which is actually a cleaner form of omega-3 because it is obtained from a very small animal called the krill, but it is significantly more expensive than fish oil, so this might push you towards buying fish oil. There's also cod liver oil, which might kill two birds with one stone because it contains vitamin D, which is another essential vitamin as we talked about previously. And for those of you who are looking for a vegan alternative for an omega-3 supplement, there are many out there, but I think flaxseed oil is a good option. So the final supplement in my list of what I think are the most essential supplements for those of us to take if we suffer from DPDR is magnesium. Now, magnesium is involved in over 300 different enzymatic functions in our body, so if we're not getting adequate levels of magnesium, it is very hard for our body to function optimally. And a study on Americans has found that maybe up to 75% of Americans are deficient in magnesium. And this is especially true if you're not eating your leafy greens. So there is a good chance that you are also deficient in magnesium. Now, magnesium is also especially important for those of us who suffer with DPDR because magnesium blocks a receptor in your brain called the NMDA receptor. And this NMDA receptor in our brains is found to be overactive in the prefrontal cortex of those of us who suffer from DPDR. So taking magnesium, the magnesium can go ahead and reduce the activities of the NMDA receptors in our prefrontal cortex by blocking it, and it could probably directly impact our symptoms of depersonalization disorder. And magnesium is also a relaxing supplement, so it's really awesome to treat your anxiety and your stress, which are two very big symptoms of depersonalization disorder. And with magnesium, I recommend that you take it at bedtime because it is a relaxing supplement. So supplementing with magnesium before you go to bed might help you get an amazing night's rest. And we all know how good getting a good night's sleep is for our depersonalization disorder. And also, I recommend getting a magnesium supplement which is highly absorbable. So this includes magnesium forms like magnesium citrate or magnesium chelates. And I've personally had a lot of success with magnesium glycinate. If you have a magnesium oxide supplement on your shelf, please throw it in the trash. I give you permission to do so because your body virtually cannot absorb magnesium oxide. It is a very cheap and ineffective form of magnesium that you should not be using. So go get yourself a quality magnesium supplement like magnesium citrate or any form of the magnesium chelates. So that was my list of what I think are the most essential supplements for those of us who are suffering from DPDR. And if you're not taking these supplements, I highly recommend that you start here because I think that these supplements might have the best shot at making you feel as good as you possibly can. And if you think another supplement should be on this list, please let us know in the comments down below. I would love to hear about it, and I'm sure we would all like to hear about it so we can go ahead and try it out. And I will update you guys again, like I said, on my new RTMS treatment protocol, because it has been helping me more than my previous protocol. So stay tuned for that. And once again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again soon.